Hey guys, everybody knows that there are artists that have these iconic songs, and they are what that artist is known for. Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA, John Mellencamp, Jack and Diane, Bryan Adams, Summer of '69. A lot of times, my favorite songs by artists are not the big hit. Bob Seger, Old Time Rock and Roll. Not even really a song of his that I like. Um, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. I would take Skate Away any day over that song. Um, Bob Seger, I would take Till It Shines any day of the week over Old Time Rock and Roll. um, the commercial success, the big songs are not always our favorite songs. And sometimes I even find myself getting a little aggravated by when I say I like a certain group and they're like, oh yeah, because and they'll list something really obvious and you're like, no, not really. I don't really like that song. And you feel like that's what they know of the song. And it's people who love music and get an attitude sometimes about like oh, that's everyone's favorite Cure song, that's everyone's favorite REM song, but my favorite song is, whatever. So today I'm going to talk about an album that I absolutely love, and I don't love it for the obvious reason. And it's interesting because I am in a business where I do talk about this a lot. And I have actually used this album in one of my Instagram reels and that song to do more suggestive videos because it's a very suggestive song. But the album that I am talking about today is Billy Squier, Don't Say No. And I know everyone is automatically thinking The Stroke. I love that song. I don't not love the song. I do like the song, but I don't love it. What I do love is In the Dark. I love My Kind of Lover. I love Lonely as the Night. And I really love Nobody Knows. This album, Don't Say No. In the Dark, The Stroke, My Kind of Lover, You Know What I Like, 2 Days Gone, Lonely as the Night, What Do You Want From Me, Nobody Knows, I Need You, and Don't Say No. I think, and you could argue with me, that this is one of those rare albums that has like no skips. This is every single song is good and worthy of listening to. My favorite song on here is not The Stroke, though. And I know that that's not a popular opinion, but that's my opinion. I think that In the Dark, Lonely as the Night, My Kind of Lover, those are all much sexier songs, in my opinion, and really showcase he has a sexy voice. And that those songs really bring it out, I think, more than The Stroke. But The Stroke was a commercial success and it was, tongue in cheek and it was very naughty and everybody loved it and everybody talked about it and quoted it and sang it and everything in high school and whatnot. But the other songs, I think, have a sexier vibe to them. The song Nobody Knows, I feel like that was him kind of going out in a different direction. And I would love to know the story behind it. I've never really researched it. I wonder if this is one of those, like, you know, leave that one on. We need a ballad. We need something that's, a little different. I'd love to know, like, why that was included in this album. I also think that that song has a very strong John Lennon vibe to it. If you haven't listened to it, um, you might want to give the whole album a listen and that song in particular and see what you think because it's a kind of a departure from typical Billy Squier as I know him. And I don't know. I really like that song. But this whole album is good and worthy. And a lot of times you'll be in like a secondhand shop and you'll be looking at albums like this and you'll be like, how many albums do I need to own? You know, do I need to own every single album that existed because there's a song on it that I like? Because a lot of times I'll look at like Pat Benatar Tropico. I have passed by that so many times in a used record store, and I'm kind of like, there's a couple songs on there that I like, but I don't love the whole album. I like a lot of the album, but I never really loved the whole album. Wide Awake in Dreamland, Crimes of Passion. You know, those are all albums that I love, like the whole album. But Tropico, it was okay. It was good. It was a good album. But do I need to own it? I only have so much space in my life. But when it came to Billy Squire and when it comes to Don't Say No, this album definitely needed to own this. It's just, it's that good. And I love it. Do you own any Billy Squire? Do you like Billy Squire? What is your favorite Billy Squire song? Drop a comment below. I would love to discuss him with you. I love you guys. Take care.